One butterfly, I love it. Wait a minute. Another butterfly. Deep divers. I feel so blessed to be in nature every single day. Just, woo, breathing in that good ass prana, baby. Something massive is happening on the planet right now. Can you feel it, deep divers? We got a whole lot to talk about, deep divers. And this time I bought the receipts. Okay, the moment I said that, deep divers, the cat down the road just pulled up. Has it got popcorn? No. It's eating a chia seed porridge. And you also better get a chia seed porridge because we are about to dive deep. Peace, infinite waters, diving deep once again. Beautiful deep divers, we are out here in nature, baby. Such a glorious sunny day, blue skies, birds singing. Am I on holiday? Absolutely, because every single day, it's my birthday, deep divers. I'm sending you tons of good ass energy. Take that, take that, take that. I'm just, woo, breathing in that good ass prana, baby. Something massive is happening right now on the planet. Deep divers, you better grab a chair. We got a whole lot to talk about. The world's greatest uprising and the world's greatest ass whooping. You have a choice right now. This video will leave you speechless. Now, someone sent me a message. They're like, Ralph, I love the live streams. Thank you so much. And if you don't know, deep divers, I have been live streaming. And you better catch it because we are diving deep for a long time. They're like, Ralph, I love your recent live streams, but can you talk about the global uprising that's happening? Like, where is humanity gonna go from here? I see a lot of people awakening. At the same time, I also see a lot of people in bondage, wearing a mask everywhere with this lockdown in this pandemic. Like, please share your insight on this subject. Absolutely. Deep divers, I'm in a mood to share with you because I got a whole lot to tell you. And we ain't even had breakfast yet. Can I get a hello there? Life is good, deep divers. I'm in a good mood. Life has been good to me. The universe works in my favor every single day. I wake up with a state of pronoia. The whole universe is conspiring to help me get what I want. What? Slow motion this side. And that's why I'm rising higher every single day. Lockdown cannot keep Ralph Smart down because my soul is infinite. Shout out to everybody diving deep. Shout out to everybody speaking their truth right now. You are part of the global uprising. You are part of making a stand right now, and I congratulate you. The cat down the road, deep divers, is so proud of you. It's unbelievable. You are the part of this whole new world that is emerging. But there is also another new world emerging. And that new world, deep divers, is full of a good ass whooping. You cannot hold something down that was designed to rise. What? Slow motion this side. Say it again, Ralph. You cannot hold something down that was designed to rise. Human beings were designed to rise. to evolve, to always go to the next level of consciousness. So that's why you are seeing such a massive awakening happening on the planet. We call it the Great Awakening. You are hearing the roars of the lions on planet Earth once again, fighting for their freedoms, fighting for their freedom of speech. And when you realize being free is your birthright, it all starts to make sense. Let me use the analogy of holding a ball underneath the water. But this ball is actually designed to float on the surface. The ball's nature is to stay afloat. So it takes more pressure to hold the ball underneath the water than it does for the ball to float up to the surface. That ball is representative of humanity right now, those who are awake and aware, and those who are standing up for their rights and saying, we ain't having it. We ain't having the lockdown. We ain't having the 5G. We ain't having the quarantine. Why? Because we came here to be free, and you can't hold us down because we came to rise like the phoenix. That's what we came here to do on the planet, to rise like the phoenix from the ashes. I see it every single day, deep divers. So many people are starting to see what they couldn't see before, that we have been lied to. And that's why I'm just smiling every single day, deep divers, because I already know things will only get better when you realize this is not the ending. This is not the ending, deep divers. What you are seeing happening on the planet right now is nothing more than a whole new beginning. Oh, baby. But it's all about which pill you take. If you take the red pill of truth, you are part of the global uprising, and you will be forever free. But if you take the blue pill of ignorance, you will be part of the global good ass whooping. Ouch! Yes, you will get that good ass whooping. A lot of people right now who are part of the global uprising are starting to internalize their power. They're starting to realize that they are the power. They no longer have to go outside of themselves to look for the answers, because they're like, you ain't got the answers, Sway. You ain't got the answers, Sway. You ain't got the answers, government. You ain't got the answers, Bill Gates. Nature has the answers, and we have the answers inside of us. The true world is not the world outside there. That's the illusion. The true world is the world within you. And that's what a lot of people are starting to realize. They are starting to remember. In other words, put themselves back together and feel whole. One of the biggest lies they told you was that you are broken. One of the greatest lies they told you is that you are insignificant. They have reduced you to numbers on a screen, how many followers you have, how many subscribers you have. But with the world's greatest uprising, a lot of people are starting to realize they are so much more than they have been told by this matrix. But if you are externalizing your power, if you are looking for the government to save you, forgetting that we are the ones we are waiting for, you are going to get that good ass whooping. If you are in a perpetual state of fear, you are going to get that good ass whooping. So the great uprising is about putting love first, letting love guide you, not fear. Right now, they are taking away your freedom of speech, left, right, center. They just banned David Icke on YouTube. And deep divers, I actually saw David Icke many years back in Wembley, and it was a great talk. Shout out to David Icke. Now, you might think this doesn't concern me, but deep divers, it could be you next. If you don't do something about what's going on right now by speaking your heart and mind, it is you that will have to tell your great grandchildren, your grandchildren, your children that, hey, you know, in 2020, when they were shutting down the whole planet, when the whole planet was in a state of lockdown, in quarantine, I didn't do anything about it. I just laid in bed all day without actually using my voice to speak up against the injustices that were happening to humanity. So, the world's greatest uprising, the massive thing that's happening right now is that people are speaking their heart and mind. I'm doing it. I'm using my platform to say, actually, we ain't having it. I'm making a stand for what is right. Speak now, deep divers, or cry later. What? Slow motion this side. The world's greatest uprising or the world's greatest ass whooping? You choose, deep divers, which world you want. Which new world order you want. Do you want to be a part of the great awakening, the great uprising, reclaiming your power, coming back to the throne, being a sovereign being, being your own government, which means governmental? Stop it, Ralph. What? Slow motion this side. Or do you want to be part of the herd? And so long as you follow the herd, you will only be led to the slaughterhouse. The herd group of sheep will be sent to the slaughterhouse because they are externalizing their power. They're waiting for someone to save them. Please give me a vaccination. But if you are part of the uprising, you're like, hey, I don't need your vaccinations, thank you very much, Mr. Bill Gates, because nature can heal me. We can all heal ourselves. We don't need the massive pharmaceutical companies telling us what to do. We don't need somebody telling us what to do who hasn't even got a medical degree, even though he was the founder of Microsoft. We are starting to realize with a great uprising, we have the answers. They do not. We are the power. They are not. We have the heart. They do not. And that's why you are seeing we are living in the greatest times ever. Oh, baby, the world's greatest uprising, deep divers. How can you ask somebody who has imprisoned you, who has enslaved you, who has kept you hostage your entire life, who has lied to you? How can you ask them for the key to your own freedom? It won't happen. With the whole uprising that is happening right now on the planet, I don't need 5G because I'm in 5D. A lot of people are starting to realize that freedom is never given. Freedom is always taken by any means necessary. What? Slow motion this side. We are having fun today, deep divers, because we are rising. We're doing a little samba, baby. We're starting to realize that being free is our birthright. A lot of people right now on the planet are so scared. Fear is always the lower frequency, the lower vibration. And fear is always due to externalization of power. We are always extending our power, our life force energy outside of us. That's the ass whooping club. But if you are part of the global uprising, you realize there is nothing to be afraid of whatsoever. Why? Because when you put love first, deep divers, you start to realize that because love is the highest frequency, you heal yourself instantly. You're happier instantly. You look younger. more smiles, your immune system is boosted instantly. When you are laughing, when you are in good spirits. So this is what the global uprising is all about. It's about people taking responsibility for their internal condition. It's about people realizing that the cabal are nothing more than humanity's shadow. What? You better say that again, Ralph. Slow motion this side. The cabal are nothing more than humanity's shadow. So once you begin to see that it's all you, when you stop focusing on the fake pandemic, great pandemic, I call it the fake pandemic, or the great panic, when you stop focusing on that and you start focusing on yourself, outside there has no control of inside here. You see, this is what the great uprising is all about, and that's why something massive is happening on the planet. Because you are going to see a split. You are going to see people who are going to start to live off the grid, who are going to start to homeschool their children permanently, who are going to start to grow their own fruits and vegetables. 7-day vegan challenge. Shout out to everybody who's growing okra in their backyard. I'm doing that, deep divers, and I'm picking delicious blueberries full of anthocyanins and also blackberries, and of course a delicious mango, and of course a whole bunch of grapes. I'm getting into learning how to grow my own foods every single day. And a lot of people don't realize that I actually eat a lot of, deep divers. I get a free lunch every single day in nature. I'm picking blackberries every single day, apples off apple trees. That's what it's about. And this is all part of the great uprising. We can no longer depend on the supermarket to feed us. Because toilet roll and pasta, ain't nobody got time for that. Deep divers, the great uprising, or is it the great ass whooping for you? You choose. Do you want to be in slavery for the rest of your life? Do you want your freedoms taken away? No, Ralph. Well, you better start speaking up. You better start using your platform to help people. You better start realizing you are not powerless, you are powerful. They have to control you. They have to manipulate you. They have to deceive you. But once you know who you are, they have no power over you. How can the 1% control the 99%? Because deep divers, they have one thing. The cabal have one thing much of humanity does not have. They have loyalty to each other. They have bloodlines. They stick together. Humanity is still arguing about, oh my gosh, you're a different skin color to me. I'm from a different country to you. I was born here, you were born there. That's separation. That's ego. That's the good ass whooping. We don't need that. We don't need that. We don't need that. The great uprising is when you realize that we are all the same. We are energy. In human form, experiencing life for a brief moment in time. What? I like that one, Ralph. Slow motion this side. We are energy in human form, experiencing life for a brief moment in time. We are multidimensional. We are spiritual beings having a human experience. If you have this awareness, you are part of the great global uprising to realize that we are so much more than we have been told. We are not our skin color. We are not our nationality. We are not our job. We are infinite. We are immortal. We are stardust, like the great Carl Sagan said. The nitrogen in your DNA, the iron in your blood, the calcium in your teeth. The calcium in your teeth, deep divers, the carbon in your apple pies were all made in the interior of collapsing stars. We are literally stardust. What? Slow motion this side. This is all part of the global uprising that's happening on the planet. People are starting to realize we are stardust. We came here to be free. If you are Stardust, why are you going to spend your entire life slaving away in the Matrix? Ain't nobody got time for that. I came here to fly, just like a bird in the sky. I came here to go through the metamorphosis from the caterpillar to the butterfly. This is all part of the global uprising. People are starting to realize we've been duped. We've been sold a cheap-ass lie, and now you want a refund. Go and get a refund. This is not how the world has to be, deep divers. We can make the world what we want it to be. What? Slow motion this side. Now, we have to all take a journey back, okay? We have to take a journey back to the heart. This is the solution. This is the solution. To not get that good ass whooping and to be part of the good global uprising, we have to take a journey back to our heart space. We have to do away with the ego. Once again, humanity, the reason why it's in this predicament is because it looked down on all other life forms on the planet. It had an ego system instead of being part of the ecosystem. Over the last 12,000 years, deep divers, 46% of Earth's trees have been cleared away. And since 1970, over 70% of animal populations have been wiped out. Who's to blame? We've all got to take responsibility. We got to start protecting the rainforest because what goes around comes around. It's called karma, baby. So, if you want to be part of the global uprising, you have to start saying we have to treat Mother Nature with respect. Mother Nature is loving this lockdown. Look, woo, breathing in that good ass prana, baby. Woo, the air is so clean and clear. Nature is like, let me just keep those human beings in lockdown. Let me just keep those human beings in lockdown because they aren't cutting down trees anymore in lockdown. The air is clean and clear and fresh and pure. So we have to start realizing that it took the coronavirus to show us all what really matters. What? Slow motion this side. I told you, deep divers, there are no accidents or coincidences in this universe. Everything is happening in divine order. There is a lesson to learn from what is happening. There is a lesson to learn from what is happening. Right now, to be part of the global uprising, to be part of the resistance, so we won't get that good ass whooping, you have to take a journey back to love and not ego. You have to take a journey back to compassion and not greed. You have to take a journey back to who you really are and take off the mask. The mask right now in lockdown is symbolic of people pretending to be someone they're not. And we have to take off the mask and be who we really are. We have to be free once again. We have to break those chains, deep divers, because if you do not speak up now, you will cry later. Your grandchildren will ask you, what were you doing in 2020? And you will say, well, you start stuttering because you knew, you could have done something, but you didn't. To be part of the global uprising, do something today that your future self will thank you for. I can sleep real good at night, deep divers, because I'm getting it all off my chest. And at the same time, the universe is working in my favor. To be part of the global uprising, realize that love is always the answer. Not fear, not lockdown, not panic, not stress. Love. Love is what is going to turn this whole thing around. That starts with unity. That starts with appreciation. Can you imagine, deep divers, if 7.5 billion people on planet Earth loved and respected each other? Wouldn't the whole world be transformed? Well, that is what's happening, deep divers. And we call it the Great Awakening. And we call it the Great Uprising. And that's why I'm just saying, feels so good to be alive, baby. Can I get a hello? Beautiful deep divers. I'm just Woo! Breathing in that good ass prana, baby. Such a beautiful day. Shout out to everybody who's been rocking the wonderful good ass prana shirts at ralphsmart.com/clothes. If you have a question for me, add me on the verified Instagram account at official Ralph Smart and the verified Facebook page at Ralph Smart. And if you are a sexy ass model, woo, who doesn't need that good ass whooping because you are part of the global uprising, add me on Instagram at official Ralph Smart and tell me why you have what it takes to be an Infinite Waters model. Baby, 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 baby. If this video inspired you, deep divers, check out the new book for more information like this. Deep Divers, Feel Alive by Ralph Smart on Amazon, the #1 bestseller. Have a beautiful day, deep divers. Peace. Infinite Waters, diving deep once again. Stay well, stay healthy. Peace. You can't hold something down that was designed to rise. Deep divers, just keep rising. Keep rising, baby. Rise up, rise up, rise up. There you go. Peace.